Master of Architecture is different from most, if not all, other architecture degrees in the fact that it has a completely open curriculum. There's not a required coursework, so students come into the program with a set of interests or a project. Sometimes it's an extension of things they've already been working on. Sometimes it's a wholly new line of research or practice that they're interested in developing.
The environment at Cranbrook is pretty extraordinary. I felt like the freedom of the time and space would really allow me to get to the work that I wanted to do.
You have to have a strong interest in pursuing a set of research interests or a set of design interests or your own practice that is very highly independently structured.
I think a really necessary element of anyone who's coming to Cranbrook is asking questions about their own work.
Cranbrook is a very conceptual place, but it's also a very practical place where there are constantly art shows happening, there are constantly contacts that are being made, there are constantly critiques with other departments where you hear about things that are happening in the city. You start to become enmeshed in different worlds because every department has their connections to a different professional life.
Architecture doesn't have to be working in a firm or studio-based design build projects. It can be whatever you want it to be, and I think that's what I've been learning here at Cranbrook. Being able to collaborate with more people outside of just the architecture department is one of the really good things.
Maybe it's lecture that day, maybe we have a visiting artist, maybe taking a walk in the 300 acres that we have on campus. You are the deciding factor of how your education comes out.
Coming here was really important so that I could learn that language, so I could learn how to speak to a variety of people of all ages and genders and race and thinking. That's why I wanted to come to Cranbrook.
The architecture department in Cranbrook is situated within the Cranbrook campus, but we also have a connection with Detroit. This moment in the city when there is a lot of energy there, but there's still a lot of things that are unfinished. Looking at some bigger projects that are really about where the city is going and how design is helping to shape that future. So Cranbrook has this dual environment, one of the academy and then secondly in the city of Detroit. We're a highly specialized architecture program that attracts students that are very interested in developing an independent two-year body of work. If you're interested in the city, interested in making and experimentation with ideas, then Cranbrook would be the program for you.